So I want to talk to you about the Ashers case, and I think just want to make sure people understand the significance of this case that the Equality Commission have taken against the bakery. So if you're not aware of the background, basically the Ashers bakery refused to make a cake that had a political message on it supporting gay marriage, and the Equality Commission have come and sent a letter saying that they believe they've acted unlawfully. I think the approach of the Commission has been really unhelpful. It's been very adversarial from the start. But also, they started saying there was discrimination based on sexual orientation. And the thing is, the legislation is really clear that has to be of a person. And the Ashers didn't know the sexual orientation of the person coming into them, or the MacArthur family who ran the bakery. So what they discriminated against was an idea, and you're allowed to do that. What they didn't discriminate against was a person, and that's right, because you shouldn't do that, and the law doesn't allow it. But the Commission have now extended the grounds on which they're taking this claim, and they've said there was religious discrimination because the Ashers said their decision was motivated by their faith. And that's really worrying, because this seems like an attempt to push faith out of the public square, and we should be deeply concerned about these new wider grounds for this case. And the second thing the Commission did then is extend it to say it's a political opinion. So they've said that gay marriage is a political opinion. And the thing is, gay marriage is not allowed in law in Northern Ireland, and the Commission is actively supporting it on its website. So it has taken a political opinion, so it is not unbiased in this fight. And that's really concerning too. And what we're seeing here is the squeezing or the monitoring almost of political and religious views. And so I think we should be concerned. We as Christians should be supporting equality, and I want to support that. But we need to temper those notions with rights and responsibilities and the much richer and thicker concept of justice. And the danger is when equality becomes the sole lens through which you look at this case. If you offset it with rights and diversity and other responsibilities, you'd reach a very different conclusion. So I think the Equality Commission here is on very shaky ground. It's an ill-conceived framework on which we've set it up, and we need to resist the drive to exclude freedom of conscience, freedom of thought from the public square. This case is not actually about a gay cake. It's not even about gay rights. It's a much wider issue of freedom of conscience, religion and belief. And I really hope those of all faith will come together and say, actually, this is a really disturbing case. We need to push against this, and we need to respect the right of people to hold different views, to debate those views, and to engage well in the public square. Our role as Christians is to warm the public square, to bring hope and to bring life, and we want to be able to do that. But if we exclude faith from the public square, that's a real problem. So we need to take this case seriously.